Hello and welcome to this week's Cari Connects. I am Cari Muggleton, and each week I pull a card from a deck and we go over and see what's going on this week. So we are done with the 7 Energies deck. So this week we're starting a new deck. And I have to tell you a little bit about this. So I was looking for a new deck and I really came across this shaman deck that I really liked. And I thought, oh, this will be fun. We'll do this one. I didn't even look at who created it. And then when I got it in the mail today, or a couple days ago, I realized it was co-created by Colette Baron-Reid. So, Colette Baron-Reid and Alberto Villoldo. So, I don't know why. I guess I'm just pulled to her decks. So, here we go. But, also too, my membership is up and running. It's awesome. I love it. We've got some members in there that are, we have a Facebook group, we have a card of the day, we have Coffee with Cari every two times a month where you can just get on and ask me questions, for about 45 minutes to an hour. We also have live readings and we will have live moon ceremonies. And every day we check in. I'll send out emails every week telling you what's coming up for that week. And it's awesome. We have a Facebook group and a portal. Oh, there's my dog. And a portal that, Titan, lay down. And a portal where you can get videos of the theme that's that week. And it's awesome. So I'm super excited. And I think you can go to my link in the bio on Instagram and also maybe in the comments in Facebook on some of where I've advertised it. So hopefully I'll see you there. If you've been waiting for it, that's where you can find it. Okay, so this week, the card is Lay of the Land, Ancestral Wisdom. So a lot of times I tell you, you have everything you need inside of you. And a lot of times I say, you've got this and you can depend on yourself. And sometimes we need solitude. And sometimes all the time, that's absolutely true. But there are times when we do something or create something that we need a mentor, or we need someone to follow, or we need to already have a map of how it kind of goes, or a idea of how it's going to go. So this is kind of what that card means, the lay of the land. Whatever you're going to do this week, or whatever you're going to create this week, if you're having struggles in a relationship, if you're having struggles with kids not sleeping, or kids doing something, you're struggling with the children, or you're having something when you're co-creating your business or in your job, or anything that you're doing this week, why don't you look at some of the things or some of the people who've done this before you? You don't have to copy, but even Steve Jobs, he got other people's ideas and then he just tweaked them to be his own. So I'm not saying do that, but even me, like as a medium, I look at other mediums and have mentors, and I do my own style. At the end of the day, I do my own style and I do what I'm comfortable with, and I do how I like it, or how it works for me. But I will go to classes on how to better interpret what I'm hearing, or how to bring the messages across, because sometimes the messages that I bring across in readings are pretty intimate or pretty sacred. And so I need to learn, because I'm not a counselor and I've never been to counseling as a counselor, I need to learn how to gently bring that stuff through in reading. So when I go to classes, there are some mediums that are like, it has to be like this, and this. And I just take that. And at first it did bother me. At first I was like, but I don't do it that way, or I don't do it this way, or I don't do it exactly like that. And then I decided, you know what? I can do it my own way. It's good that I want to do it. It's good that I see how other people do it. And it's good how I see how other map out their stuff. But at the end of the day, I'm going to do it my way. So sometimes you need to dig deep and you need to figure out how you want to do it. But sometimes you also need to look at mentors, or look at the lay of the land, or look at who's done these things before you. I remember watching a talk. I think Will Smith was giving it, actually. And he said, there's always somebody who's done it before you. So read about it, find out about it. But what I don't want you to do is, I don't want you to get stuck in it. I don't want you to get, like, if you're co-creating something. Now with like raising children, and, you know, stuff with your job. That's different. Like, you can look at how other people have done it in the past and say, okay, I think I'm going to take these pearls from this and these pearls from this and do my own thing. But what I don't want you to do is feel like you have to do it their way, or be stuck in that, or not be ready because you don't feel like you have enough information, or you're there. So you get stuck in fear. Like, you're so busy looking at mentors and maps that you get stuck in your own fear because you don't think it's going to be perfect. And it's not ever going to be perfect. I'm just going to tell you that right now. And that's okay. So some of the signs, there's water down here. Actually, I think that's sand. That might be sand. So and see the circles. So circles would be a big one too. Circles are good. Also mountains, if you see mountains. Now, this doesn't have to be real mountains. You could be scrolling. It has to be, you could be scrolling on social media, but it has to stand out to you somehow. And it has to be obvious. The moon, that's going to be a big one. And there's, again, stars in this one. I don't think I've looked through the deck and there's not stars and orbs all the time like in the last deck. But so circles are big, moon is big, obviously something about circles this week. So I'll count almost anything as symbols or signs. Now, this is representing to find the lay of the land and do your own thing so you can get to the top and reach your goals. So there might be something this week that's going to stop you, or there might be something that you might feel defeated. This is telling you that if that happens, or when that happens, you need to map it out, plan it out. And sometimes I'm a total just fly by the seat of my pants, but I realize that sometimes I gotta plan things out. So the numbers are 3 and 4, which is awesome because those numbers, that means 3s mean your guides are with you. Your big, I like to call them the big kahunas. The big guides, the ones that guide you. And remember, your guides don't make decisions for you. They are your guides. They guide you. So 333 are the big guns, the ones that are always with you all the time. And 444 are the angels, and your angels and your protectors and those guys. So just know that your whole spiritual team is going to be with you this week. So when you hit that bump, or when you come across that bump this week, and you're not quite sure what to do, just kind of look at how others people do. Just kind of make a map out, or see what your mentors do. Do not compare. Do not. That's the one thing I don't want you to do, because compare steals joy, and not everybody does the same. When you look at other people, I just want you to get ideas. I don't want you to copy. I don't want you to think you have to do it that way, because there are no rules. There are no rules ever. Remember that. So, but I don't want you to compare. I just want you to get ideas. So hopefully that helps this week. This week, well, I'm still booked out till about June. But just know I do have a cancellation list, but I rarely ever get cancellations, just kind of know. But if you already have an appointment scheduled and you want on the cancellation list, you can DM me. And I do have my awakening class up. There will be, that one's online. There will be another membership class. No, not a membership, mediumship class, probably in the next few weeks, that I'll do in person for those of you in Idaho Falls. And the membership is up and running, and it's awesome. I love it. I love it. So there you go. I will also start doing, I've had lots of requests for podcasts to start coming back up too. So as you guys can tell, I am super busy, but I love it. And I love you guys so much. And I could not do it without you. So you guys have an awesome week, and I will see you next week on Cari Connect.